Are we actually doing this? Like right now? Oh my, no! Deep drive-through!
What
To
do you
quote
not
somebody
want
I
us to
know,
do a show?
Restart the fucking show.
Yeah, it's
No.
live. We'll do it live.
Oh, ooh.
A little spray there.
I don't know if I remember how to do this. It's been too long. Hello. Welcome to Shrimp Hours number 46. I know that because I uploaded 45 literally today. How we doing? We got me. I'm drive through. I'm back. I mean, I was always here. We got Rusty. We got Ben. We got Caleb. We got Cody. Fresh from Indy. Cody's already fucking somewhere else. And yeah, we got content. Oh, I didn't write an outline at all. Damn. All right, we're gonna have to figure this one out. It's the first time in 46 shows. Rusty dripped out in the Blaney gear. You love to see it.
Hey, the boy fucking
Hey,
won.
hold
Finally.
up, hold up. Hey, hit the button, DT.
What button?
Oh, he's got the drink.
Oh shit! It's the body armor watermelon friggin'.
Mm.
The bad paint scheme edition.
What is it? Cherry lime?
We are so
That watermelon?
We are so fucking bad.
Hey,
Caleb, we are so fucking bad.
hey, the cup
so
is
fucking
ours,
bad.
Rusty.
This
This is our year. We're in Blaney's
give us the cup.
timeline.
Just
It's
hand it.
now.
Dude, this is our year, baby.
Rusty, did you hear how many races he lost for the streak?
Dude, I don't.
59.
Dude, that's just,
It's a sign.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
You're getting ready to play me off completely. Damn.
I'm booking my flight to Phoenix tonight. I'm gonna be there right next to Blaney. Like, this is our year. It's our year, baby.
Blaney's getting the
I
cup
told
off
you.
one win.
I've been saying it the last like 30 podcasts. We've been an inch away from Blaney's supremacy, and we're here, baby.
Hey,
we're here.
I also just
Finally
want to point
happened.
out
Yeah.
just a coincidence I noticed. So I've been trying forever to get like
So
a
good.
picture, some type of
So good.
interaction with Ryan Blaney.
At Body Armor, sorry, Caleb. At Body Armor, at Ryan Blaney, Penske.
The week after I finally get a picture with the boy,
Oh shit.
He fucking wins.
It's destiny.
he fucking wins the Coke 600. He finally learns how to not limp dick a finish. He finally closes.
When he got shuffled back after like the pit stop in like P4 or whatever, and he fucking
old Blaney would have been fucking done once Byron got by him. New
We're so
Blaney,
back.
we're back.
We're
We're,
so back.
fucking
We're so
back.
back.
This
Talk
is
to
the
him. Talk to
timeline. This is we're fucking winning 5 cups straight. We're winning 7. We might win 8.
Dude,
I can't
now
wait to
that-
see the next win in 2 years.
Dude, no. He should have won the
You
championship Phoenix
forgot.
last year. We're winning 8 in a row.
You forgot. He went last season winless, but god damn it, he won a shit ton of races right before that. We're back.
3 in
We're
1
so
year.
back, baby. We're so
Yeah.
back.
I can tell you who's not back, and that's Cody.
Oh, he's dead.
I didn't even notice. He's deceased.
Oh my god, he's just Oh, there he is. We got-
He's
there
back.
he goes.
He's alive.
Good.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Oh.
Nah.
Of course, I'm doing tests for hours beforehand, and the internet's
Yeah.
Oh, we lost
Yeah.
him.
fine, and then the moment we
that.
hit the live button, it starts shitting out.
That's that hotel Wi-Fi experience. I guess we could quickly recap the racing from this weekend. NASCAR based, surprisingly, on a Monday. Coke 600, pretty damn good. But I want to hear about the Indy 500 from y'all who are actually fucking there.
Unbiasedly, well, so with bias, I'd say that's the greatest Indy 500 of all time.
There was some weird shit with the finish, right? I couldn't watch it because I was out biking.
Oh,
But
yeah.
They
David
like
Land is
F1'd it a little
pissed.
bit, right?
They F1'd it and kind of didn't. I mean, they made up the rules on the fly. That's all I'll say.
They F1'd it.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
last
tough to
lap
do
was
with
a-
like the biggest
green
race
flag,
of the
white
year.
flag.
Yeah, it was really weird because like, so they had the first red flag and it was like, yeah, it makes sense. You don't want to waste laps here, like cleaning this up because the car is like upside down and like 10 fans have just gotten hit with a tire.
Yeah, somebody got smoked by a tire.
Dude, I cannot believe that tire found the gap in between the
I know,
the
it's like-
grandstand and the suites, like in
Yeah.
turn 2.
Yeah.
Like literally like 2 degrees in either direction. People are fucking dead.
Tons of dudes.
All of us were focusing on the tire except for Caleb, who was horny for the car to flip over.
I was.
Oh
horny
yeah,
for
dude,
the
he
car to flip.
popped. He
It
popped.
did.
There was
It
like
did.
sparks.
Yeah,
flying.
Caleb's like, the car flipped over, and we're like, a tire just flew out.
I didn't see the tire at all because I was watching. I think it was Kirkwood fly
Yeah,
into like the
yeah.
wall and like
Yeah, I just-
flip, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's upside down! Fuck yeah!"
10
Yeah, and
out
I
of
will
10
say,
race,
yeah. So I found out about the tire. Pit happened in the stomach. We found out everybody was okay, and I will tell you, and everybody here can confirm that my first words were, "Now that everybody's safe, that flip was fucking hot."
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. He just kind of bopped the wall and tipped over, but you know, you take him. On
Yeah,
race day, you
I
take
wish
him.
we got a blow over, but we'll take just a flip.
All
Can
right,
we,
Here, if this doesn't completely yeet my stream, try pulling this.
oh
up.
god, oh baby,
Oh boy.
Oh, this is definitely going to eat
oh
it.
give her a go. Oh,
you probably should have sent this to one of the
Oh, it's fine.
boys.
You guys can work for me tonight, boys.
Oh yeah, this is.
My computer's dying.
oh god.
Dude, get the fan. Put the fan under it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I tried.
Get the fan.
I planned this clip for 6 months.
God damn it.
Sorry, we'll catch you in the next one.
Well,
We will be seeing you.
we've lost the. Oh, we're kind of. Oh shit. Oh my. Oh.
Oh, stream.
Oh.
All right, we'll get him next time.
All right. So one
Describe
of the,
it. What was it gonna be?
It's just some nothing. It's
All right.
it's yeah. Let's just move on.
All
right.
right.
Damn.
So DT, one of the fun metas heading into the 500, me and Caleb spent like a combined like $500 on merch, and a lot of it was towards Pato Award, like for no particular reason, just the everything's just.
I did
dripped out
see
for
Caleb
McLaren.
had a Pato shirt on the 500.
He's
race
on a
day.
new one.
Yeah, so I had a Pato shirt on Carb Day, like it's the 2021 one, like the all black, and it has like the choppy like orange number.
Hmm.
And then on Friday I bought a new one, and it has the new like blue number on
Rounded
it.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. So actually the plan behind it is that because it's to the 5 and it's also Aero McLaren, that next year I'm going to show up to the 500 and tape over the award and just
Yeah,
write
for
Larson
Larson.
on Larson on the
Larson,
back. It'll be
baby.
Larson
That's
5.
good.
But yeah, so the meta is that me and Rusty were big Pato fans, and we were seeing Pato everywhere.
Did. And he took the lead a couple times, but the one that was sick, I'm forgetting the order of events, but when he finally took the lead late, and I don't know, maybe Caleb, you remember better than I, but we were going crazy, like we're going all the way, like we're off one way,
Yeah,
like
so
Pato's got it.
yeah,
in the
it was
and then-
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Oh,
he's trying to communicate.
all right, talk over him to get the story.
Yeah, so like I know what you're talking about. It was when Blake McCandless was sitting right behind me, and he was giving me shit because he was rooting for Connor Daly. So I was like,
Wait.
wow, Connor Daly's in like
Blake made it to the Indy 500.
Yeah, big.
he flew in Saturday.
Oh
You
shit!
didn't see the picture. I posted a picture of him like pre-race eating a pineapple.
Oh, that
I
was
forgot
him
about
with the
that
loaded pineapple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that loaded
yeah.
pineapple.
Didn't Slap just call him some guy? Did he do what
Did
he
he
did to
did
me
he?
with fucking Blake? Did he some guy him? I remember seeing the loaded pineapple thing, and I think it was just like this dude got a loaded pineapple.
I will say that Blake and
Yeah,
I
he
had
just
an
said
interaction.
MFer. He did not say
Yeah,
this is
I
Blake at
will
all, but it
say-
makes sense. He's wearing a dirty Mo hoodie and everything. God damn it, Slap.
Yeah, we picked him
Yeah.
up on Saturday at like 2:00. Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, I won't name names, but it was funny. It's funny that he did that because me and Blake talked to somebody, and Blake, like the dude we were talking to, just had no clue who Blake was, and then like turned back to me to talk to me. It was pretty
Dude,
funny.
Also, a funny moment. I wasn't there for it. Apparently, somebody went up to Blake, seeing the dirty Mo, and he's like, "Oh,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
know Dale? Do you know Dale Jr.?" And Blake's like, "I I guess.
Oh, was that the Anderson one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He like actually does though.
yeah. So this old lady came up to us at Anderson before the little 500, and she's like, "Oh, do you guys might be the best people to talk about this." And she points to Slap that has the Cars Tour thing on, and forget what she was asking about. Oh, it was about the
High Rock
vodka. When was High Rock vodka going to be coming up to Indy? He was like, "Well, Blake would be the person to talk about that. Blake, what do you think?" It's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh,
She thought
Yeah.
essentially Blake McCandless was like in Dale Jr.'s like ear. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. So actually, I don't know. I don't want to air out too much, but I will say shout
I've
out
received
to
a
Blake
picture
McCandless.
of
Yeah.
Blake McCandless eating a loaded pineapple in the Indy 500 grandstands.
Mid chomp.
Dude, Blake was big dicking it because he pulled out his phone like the morning of it was like because we got there at like what was it, Rusty? Like 7
Yeah,
500 morning.
We got there early.
Yeah, so like 8:30, he was like, "Hey Caleb, look at this," and he just like texted Dale Jr. and he sent a picture of the pagoda and was like, "Have fun today." And Dale Jr. was like, "You too, man."
I did not see that. I wasn't there for that, but
Damn.
Jesus, Blake.
You just flexed on your ass.
Just dude.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, it was. So Blake, you can see in that picture that I attached, he has a Connor Daly hat on. He bought morning of. So basically, like the whole first part of the race, Pato was running like 3rd, and Connor I think was like working his way up like 12th to like
coming
8th.
from the back.
Yeah. And I was just like, wow, Blake, like Connor Daly's running like 12th right now. Must fucking suck. And so at one point, Pato got cycled back to like 15th. And then Blake was just giving me tons of shit at that point. He was like, why would you pit right there, Caleb? I just don't get it. And then pit cycle, the strategy like fully plays out.
So
Pato comes out. He was in the lead right at the tail pack, comes down pit lane. Rusty, if you want to talk about it.
Dude, it was so hot because you don't know how it's gonna cycle out. Pato comes down by himself, like late in the race. It's like, oh my god, like this is dramatic as hell. It's Indy 500. This is one of the greatest like just events in the world. So Pato comes down, pits, and then he's like, you kind of see like the TV like in front of us, and you're like, how is this gonna cycle through? You see the pack coming. The pack is just digging, and then Pato comes out of that like that little thing in turn 2, like he's on the inside. I forget what you call that thing. Fuck it. Anyways,
access
Pato comes
road.
out. The access road. Pato comes out of the access road, and you see them book it out of 2 with the pack, and then Pato just like kind of yanks it up into the line. It's like, no way, it's not gonna work. And he just, I think, sticks it into P3 right in the pack. And me and Caleb were like, no, like dude.
Well, yeah,
like,
it was again because he was like right at the tail end of the lead pack. So the lead pack does like their full lap around. I think it was Erickson passed him, and then Joseph came down and like sucked off of him. And then he got up to speed so fucking fast. Like he was going like, I feel like 40 mile per hour slower when Erickson passed. And then like once Joseph sucked off of him, he was like,
dude,
got up there.
So cool. I gotta say, I was the only Santino Ferrucci fan in the building for lap 1. Every time
why would
he would
you be
go
a
by
Santino Ferrucci fan?
If
you
you were there,
would be a Santino
He would.
Ferrucci
It's
fan.
very on brand for us.
Yeah, it all makes
he
sense.
would pass one guy for like P5. I was the only guy in 350,000 people standing
It'd
up.
be like, yeah!
And I'd point him by every lap, like, let's go Santino. So, dude, I thought he had it in the bag when he made that 3-wide pass on the like one of the final like restarts, and then like IndyCar kind of cucked him a little bit, and they're like, instead of putting him in P2, they're like, no, you're behind Joseph. It's like, come on. They were hating a little bit.
They were 3 wide at the line, Rusty.
We had it in the bag, Caleb. That 14 car was gonna win.
I just realized, I know the NASCAR race happened on Monday, but of like the triple header like Monaco, Indy, Coke, those were all fucking bangers.
Yeah, they were all bangers.
Damn.
It lived up to the greatest weekend in racing moniker for sure.
Gotta say, being in the crowd with tons of dudes, probably the greatest experience in the world. It feels so different with that energy and the atmosphere. It's so good.
Yep, I agree.
And, yeah, I mean, we'll get to it a little bit later, but even like off my flight back home yesterday, I saw a dude with an 8500 shirt, and we just kind of got to talking about it. and it was his first time too. And both of us agreed like that atmosphere is literally like no other. Like there is nothing in motorsports that is like the atmosphere of the Indy 500.
When Joseph passed for the win, like
yes,
for the lead,
the electricity just everywhere.
You couldn't even hear the cars when he drove by through 4. It was just like, oh my god, like let's fucking go. Like it was so sick, so sick.
And like even like the first 100 laps, I was a little concerned because at that point it's all just like save and ride around.
Yeah, they were riding.
Yeah, but there were strategies still going on.
Well, yeah, like I know that, but I mean, I was just a little concerned for the finish because we hadn't really seen how well the cars could like draft off of each other. So I was a little concerned that like runs were gonna stall out. But I will say, like once they finally were like full throttle that shit, like the runs they got, I was like, holy fuck.
The once that first yellow came out at like lap 90, whatever it was, you could tell like they were like, okay, like they took it to another level, and it was like visibly and audibly like insane. It felt so real. It was by far one of the coolest experiences ever, especially with the different strategies. Half the field pitted late, half of them stayed out. It's like, oh my god, like
and like that whole strategy was super fun, and it was super refreshing because obviously with like stages and shit we don't get it. And then that like not final restart, but that final set of restarts after the Kirkwood flip, once it was like, okay, 3 guys, it's going to be either Ericsson, Newgarden, or O'Ward is going to win this race, because everybody else had speed, but nobody else had like that top end speed. And I think it was the restart with like 8 laps to go. That was peak me and Rusty hype, was because O'Ward had like best fuel in the field, best tires in the field, had just pitted. He was in 3rd, faster than Ericsson and Newgarden. And I swear to God,
yeah, dude, on the backstretch, we're like, oh my god,
we're like, oh my god, we're like, yeah, literally, like me and Rusty have been like talking to each other, like, this is destiny. Like we dropped $500 on merch just to watch him win in front of us, and then fucking on the backstretch tries to pull the Jimmy Johnson, sends it in 3 wide underneath them with the biggest run, and then fucking just loops it and kills himself into turn 3. And I'm just like my first thought is just like, what the fuck.
This is a great picture. Did Blake take this?
Stage photo.
This is very staged.
Oh, you ruined it.
But that was the mood. That was the mood. Caleb was in shock. We were all like, what just happened?
But that is exactly what we were doing.
That was exactly the pose I was doing, was that.
I think everyone was like that.
Hands on head.
Ward had it, and he just tried to big dick it in the backstretch.
Had it in a fucking bag, man.
Yep.
What's in your bed, bro?
It's either my dog or
it's not your dog. A pillow? What is that?
There's a blanket.
Something was moving, dude. I don't know.
All right. Cody, how we doing? Just checking in.
Falling asleep.
No, I gave up trying to talk or interact because my
oh my god.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry for throwing it to you for the camera to
see what happened. I might just call tonight here, boys. I'm not contributing anything.
No, hold on.
No,
you gotta.
I've been encountering technical issues anytime I try to. I mean, what's the point?
Just hang out, baby.
No, you're good.
I'll just go back to muting and fall asleep.
It's only when we try to play that video.
Up and I can't hear
anything. You're good, dude. You're good, dude. We got you.
All
right, we may not be good.
I will say there is added lore that I'm already noticing to Rusty's setup. I noticed the car setup you got down there. You want to talk to us?
Dude, when you spend $150 on Pato Award stuff, you put it on camera, dude. But I own these prior. Those Blaney things are prior, but that Pato is new.
You need like a little ledge under that window or something where you can just stack some die casts.
That's actually a good idea. That'd be sick. Because my green screen drops down, so it usually goes to like, I don't know, about here. So it'd probably get messed up at the ledge. I also added for the podcast boys. It's the party bus.
The one that's in the back of your the back of your car.
Yeah, I put the hero card up. I might flip it around and show like the car, but shout out to those boys for being on the 78 car. Love Team Live Fast and
that's cool. So. That's a cool deal, and I love that the fucking Bruno the comic guy was on there and the garage guys, and it's all like just like cool deal with a bunch of cool people.
Yeah.
It was cool to see that shit. I put out a positive tweet about it. Rare.
Yeah, I got to talk to those guys at Darlington on like the grid. Great time, good energy. I had nothing but love. So shout out to those guys. Saw Darren at Indy 500 and David Land and Kyle Cuthbertson. So shout out to those guys. It's just, I love when people are excited to be at a racetrack. I love that. Yes. I love that.
Hell yeah. All right. I was not at a racetrack, but I do get excited by paint schemes. So we're going to move on to the fucking Drip or Drown. Since you guys ignored it last week, I literally sent you like 4 cars, and I was like, "Hey, you can talk about these."
Move. He was like,
and then
"We're
Ben was just like,
week.
"We'll do it next week."
I don't know how to explain
Look,
this.
we were already at like an hour and a half.
What do you? We've gone over like almost 2 hours before. Damn.
But we're not at a computer. We're like in this giant porch with like this like GoPro looking at us like a mile away. It's like we have no idea what's going on in that setting.
Yeah, but when Cody sent you a photo of that fucking double toilet action, you all pulled it up on your phones. You had the ability. Anyway, we're gonna Drip or Drown. All right. Well, it's fine because there actually wasn't a lot to talk about this week, so we'll just kind of like smack them both together. I do quickly want to first go to the this is a sick graphic, by the way. Shout out to Penske on the weekend suite with fucking Newgarden winning the 500 and Blaney winning the 600. I just realized Penske not only swept this thing, but they also have the most attractive driver in each league racing for them, like winning. It's kind of cool. It's kind of based. What do you mean? Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, shout out to Connor Daly for the bit about the Borg Warner with the full body chisel on the trophy. That was a good bit.
I will say, as much as Rusty wants to act right now, he did make a comment to me that Joseph Newgarden looked like a Greek god that was chiseled walking around the racetrack.
If you see him in person, you can see him from a mile away. He pops. Like, it's like you can just see like a glow around Newgarden. Like, he looks amazing in person.
Anyway, he ran this friggin' gradient thing, which looks cool. No, I'm not skipping over. I agree with you. I already made the point.
I'm just saying, you'll see the glow if you see him in person.
Is this a special edition paint scheme? He usually runs the Hitachi car, doesn't he?
Yes.
Well, plus that shell scheme is different than what he usually runs anyways.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's based.
Like that immediately just makes it a special car. Also Blaney in this insane like what is it? What did we say this
Christmas
was?
car.
Cherry lime?
Yeah, cherry
body
lime,
armor? Friggin', it's just like green kind of camo with these red stripes on it. Kind of sick. I actually really like it.
I dig it, yeah.
It's
Rusty, what's the flavor?
insane, but it's
What's
cool.
the flavor?
The
Is it
packaging,
good?
it's cherry lime, dude. It's so good. Like, I've never tasted a better body armor, dude, or a better drink.
Tastes like victory.
Dude, we're so back, dude. Draft, I don't think you understand, dude. Come on, I'm looking for some energy from you on this one. We've been waiting forever on this one, baby.
Hey, so I made the comment to Rusty literally this weekend. The last time Ryan Blaney won a points race, Brad Keselowski was his teammate before this week.
Damn.
Like, it's been that
That wasn't
long.
that
Like,
long ago. No,
Yes,
stop
it
being
was.
weird.
Dude, he could have won like 6 of them, though.
It
Yeah,
is
he
true.
could've
He
won,
came
like-
so close so many times.
He literally could be Kyle Larson if he would just close.
Oh,
races
hold
out.
on.
No, he could do the double and win the 500.
Dude, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Dude, I kind of wish they got a friggin' fire suit to match his paint scheme. He just ran his normal like body armor, like white and red one. But I
He
feel like
didn't
a
even wear that one.
full. You're right, because in this picture he has a black and red one. I guess it has the right bottle on it. Damn, print the whole suit. I would love to see a full friggin' camo green red nonsense. That'd
That
be
would
cool.
be hot.
Yeah, replace the white with the camo. They'd be banging.
All right. Paint schemes, real quick. Shane Van Gisberger is driving the friggin' Trackhouse 91. Surprise to no one. Looks sick. Random health company sponsoring. I feel like every one of these. Okay, this is some Twitter kid meta here, but I feel like every one of these Project 91 cars where they invite a driver is just gonna be some random fucking sponsor. They brought Kimi Räikkönen in last year. Who remembers who sponsored Kimi Räikkönen in his only Cup Series start?
It was like a blue and black and yellow and
Yeah, Recogni, some like I'm guessing it's a data company just by the name.
Any driver because they.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the
TikToks.
Twitter kid meta is everyone makes freaking Trackhouse Project 91 concepts and they just base it off of the real car. I've seen 500 Shane Van Gisbergen Red Bull 91s. And then he actually shows up and he just has like a completely reasonable sponsor.
Dude, what is it with Trackhouse and like health insurance? Because didn't they have like Advent Health too for a while? Or is that just a
They still do.
thing?
They're still on Chastain's car. That's his primary.
What Chastain's running.
This is probably a sub brand of it, if I had to guess. Okay. Real quick. C Bell, number 20 car. He ran interstate, but instead of green, it has like a brown techno camo. What do we think?
Meh.
Looks like shit. If they made it green, it would be hot.
It's a good point. He literally has a green sponsor and they made a brown camo car. Like, if you're gonna make camo, make it green. All right, next. This is a horrible picture, but this car doesn't even deserve anything more.
Yeah, great idea, horrible execution. Move on.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick ran a friggin' UNC Jordan car, which is just light blue with white logos in the middle of the door. The horrible monster quarter panel. Like, there is no way for you guys to incorporate it better than that. Like, just put it in a square. What the hell is that? And then it still has the dinky outlines that 23XI has been running this season. This is just a fat drown. I mean,
the color combo looks great too. It's so sad. They could have had a banger here.
23XI, social, marketing, whoever, literally look at the reactions to every single time you put out a paint scheme. It is like 80% negative.
Their Bubba car was pretty bad too. I don't know if you got that, but
well, I don't even. Oh yeah, that was the weird Dr.
Pepper cherry,
whatever the hell thing. Yeah, I don't even have that brought
hold
up.
On, hold on.
No,
Ben,
just keep it moving.
Is that my best friend? Is that my best friend?
Yeah.
That's my best friend. How's she doing?
She's doing good.
Oh, I
What's your
love
cat's name again?
Face. Look at this cute face.
Serena.
Oh.
Ben promised me that cat would not come anywhere near me, and by the end of the night, she was snuggled up on the couch next to me. So,
dude, just a little baby. She zooms everywhere.
She zooms. Yes. She loves zooming.
She's still a baby.
Sorry, DT. There we go.
No, it's fine. All right. The paint schemes. All right.
And actually, okay.
Stenhouse
The numbers suck.
Limited edition Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. They got these friggin' gold cans, and this design is so like 2005 that I actually kind of like it.
I love it.
It's got these cans friggin' like exploding out of ice on the side of the car with these like blue flames around it. It's just madness. And they wrap the skirts.
Better than what they ran last week.
Quite the upgrade. Yeah.
If this had white numbers,
white
with like
numbers
a light
and
blue
outline, dude, yes.
I might have to make that because this is like genuinely sick. It's just so random.
So good.
Yeah, fucking shout out to whoever came up with
down
this.
To the skirts.
Whatever this is. Yeah, JTG wraps the skirts because they're fucking based.
Piece
Jimmy
of
Johnson.
Shit, get it off the track.
Apparently Jimmy Johnson was racing in the Coke 600. I only watched the end of the race. Did Jimmy do anything?
Also Jimmy Johnson did.
Yeah, I was listening to it on the radio and they're like, "Oh, Jimmy Johnson spins on," like, and I was like, "Wait, what? He's in this race?"
What has he done? I mean, I know he made this big announcement where he's buying into Motorcycle Club, and he shows up and he gets wrecked out on lap 1 of Coda, and I guess, is this his only other race? Did he do anything else?
Yeah, so I saw a funny stat from Ryan Pastana. Coming into this year, Jimmy Johnson had one last place finish, and it was Watkins Glen 2016. This year, in his 2 races, he has 2 last place finishes.
Oh my God.
Suck it, fans.
Dude, like, I don't even feel like a Jimmy Johnson fan anymore.
Were you ever?
Yeah, dude, I
it's
literally
like
have pictures of me
where it's like, I'm done playing with you.
I have pictures of me as a small child in the year 2006 playing with my little Jimmy Johnson diecast. I had a Jimmy Johnson calendar. I was like all in, like Jimmy Johnson's my guy. I just don't even care anymore. Like, he's so bad. Like,
your
what
fault
are we
for choosing a shitty driver.
Yeah, you lose Jack and House and just everything goes to hell.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I made a video hating on the guy. That's what it was. Pocono 2017. That was the turning point. I ruined his career. I ruined my enjoyment of anything he does because he also sucks. He showed up to IndyCar. He was like, oh, Jimmy Johnson's running IndyCar. Crashed out every race. Oh, Jimmy Johnson's gonna run the ovals in IndyCar. Crashed out every race. Jimmy Johnson's back in NASCAR. Crashes out every race. Like, Give it up, man. You're not doing your legacy any justice. I mean, I guess Richard Petty did a similar
I was about
thing,
to say
but he
Richard
didn't like
Petty
move
did the
around.
same thing, except he
Yeah,
didn't
NDW.
fail at IndyCar.
It's just each year there's like a new exciting Jimmy Johnson's doing this, and it's like, okay. let
I
me know
will
when he
say,
succeeds.
like I feel like as a whole, Legacy Motor Club,
Dude, garbage.
they have been fucking
Their
trash. So
cars are dookie.
I'm looking forward to them with Toyota support,
Yeah.
and maybe they get a little more help, but I don't anticipate
I'm not,
Jimmy
because I know
Johnson.
that they're not getting any Toyota help other than engines.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I know it's a different scenario, but you can either be like the 6th place in line for Chevy, or you can be like 3rd in line for Toyota. I know what I'm picking.
Speaking of 3rd in line for Toyota, I got more paint schemes to go through real quick. I got like 4 more.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Ty Gibbs, back in the 19 car.
Your favorite sponsor.
Couldn't get a paint scheme on the car, I guess, out of the budget. Unfortunate. All we got was just the culty Jesus thing.
Him in the 19 is also
printed.
like cursed.
Dude, why is he so trash in the 19 compared to like last year?
Dude, this is weird. I really don't like how he just runs. Like, even with Monster, he runs a plain black car, and then he gets weirdo Jesus sponsor, and he runs a plain black car.
Just loves plain black.
It's not
DT
even
real quick.
cool. What?
I don't know if we mentioned it last week, but the glossy monster car in person
yes,
is the
yes.
fattest nut, and they need to go full gloss on every monster car.
Which car? What are we talking about?
Tyler Reddick.
Yeah.
Tyler Reddick.
So here, I have a picture for you because I took a bunch. Because me and Rusty were like down in the pits. With
Dude,
it
in
and-
person, just the body on the next gen car full gloss is the fattest nut. It's so like
Oh,
we were
you know.
looking at it just like, oh my god. But in person, like the depth of the black, it's way crazier than that photo.
Yeah, here. Yeah, so
You
I
have
just
to
sent a
see it in
picture.
person.
Yeah, it's so it doesn't even fully translate on that picture I show you, but it does look.
That's
like
closer. That's closer. But in person, it's just drippy. It looks wet. It's sexy.
I'm gonna say it. Matt, finish, whether it's a wrap or
It's
a paint
rubbed
job
off,
or whatever.
or not rubbed off. It's
It's
worn
not
off.
cool.
At least on the next gen car, go full drip.
Yeah, so
I
here,
guess it
like-
depends, because like the Jimmy Johnson car, we didn't actually talk about this paint scheme at all. I've just realized. Like, this looks okay flat. Would that look better shiny?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Yes.
deep
Yeah,
would,
it
the
would.
blue would look so much deeper. And yeah, you can see that like the comparison picture. There's just a fucked Ty Gibbs car right there. Thanks, Michael McDowell, legend. But like even that, like
This is
I don't
Jesus
know.
on Jesus violence.
Tons of Jesus on Jesus violence. I was proud of that one.
Also,
I was
why
proud.
do they have gray outlines on his number, not fucking monster green? Anyway.
Yeah, it's weird that they have him in Cup and they changed him from Kyle Busch's number to forge his own legacy to a Kyle Busch Motorsports only number.
Yeah, in the number font.
Yeah, it was
That
like, okay.
David Gilliland Racing still ran last year with Joey Logano in a Ford truck. Fucking bizarre. Anyway, start making glossy cars again, because
Yeah, DT,
Yeah.
trust us. If you saw it in person, you'd be like,
I believe
absolutely.
you. No, I know,
Try-
because dude, it's the same thing with people who like wrap their friggin' Teslas and Lamborghinis or whatever. Even just shit you see on the street. As soon as it's matte, it just looks like someone shot it with a spray can. Like, it's just
Yeah.
not exciting. It's not cool.
I will
anymore.
say,
Yep.
did you know how many cars run like the chrome numbers? Because I had no clue.
Oh, dude, we could make a game out of this.
Yeah, check general, because I took a few from the garage from Wilkesboro that I didn't get to show last week.
Oh, I think we've talked about this on the show, but I'm not entirely sure. I think
Yeah,
I was
so, like,
aware of this.
yeah,
that
the
Kyle
A
Busch,
car.
the little
Yeah.
things inside the number are chrome, like the not really an outline, but like the kind of inset thing. Probably the only redeeming quality about that number.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Kevin Harvick this week in the 600 ran a hot chrome number.
Oh
it
yeah,
was like,
Stuart Haas. I think about 3 weeks ago,
yeah,
switched to only chrome.
Yep.
So even like the Almirola car with the gold
Yes.
Smithfield
Yeah.
number looks pretty
Yeah.
sick. All right, I have 2 more cars that you never let me get to. Just because one of them is just an offense. Jordan Anderson Racing, usually really good with designs because Jordan Anderson like is a graphic designer himself. But on the Parker Retzlaff 31,
really?
yeah, he used to design a lot of his old stuff. It's just his normal like green and blue like shatter car, which is usually pretty bad anyway. And they just slapped an American flat flag SVG underneath it on the side. It's just there. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I expected better from that team. What are you sending me pictures of this car for?
Because it
'Cause
was
it's hot.
hot as fuck in person.
Too bad.
It was
yeah.
even hot in the renders too.
Dude, that
Oh,
photo
dude.
sucks, but in person, the day glow red was like,
Yeah, look at my photo.
dude, in
Okay.
person,
Yeah,
I
Ben just
oh,
big
like,
dicked your picture, Caleb.
this is a great photo, but it still doesn't do it justice because something about it in person
In person,
is
it's so bright. Like the red
Yeah.
was so
So-
bright.
And I think we mentioned on the show,
It's-
but like this thing looks sick with the black pillars.
Dude, the
honestly,
black
there's something
pillars on it,
classic
yes.
about it.
dude, in person, best car in the field by far. By far.
Well, scheme wise.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a legacy car, anyway.
Dude.
All right, last thing.
Yeah,
I
the door
promise.
numbers where it's finishing every week.
McLaren. They ran the like 3 different liveries in the 500, which I guess was like kind of cool, but kind of weird. And in F1, you have to run the same paint scheme. So they ran like a split design where they went black on the front with the Le Mans penis car, and they went white in the middle with the Marlboro car, and then orange in the back with the like classic McLaren orange. This looks sick. This is like 5 times better than the McLaren they currently run in F1. Yeah, I wish there was more of this.
I will
Fucking
say
cool.
it was a little weird because you know I'm a super like casual IndyCar follower. Like I watch the 500 every year, and I'll watch whatever else I like. Oh, IndyCar's on. So again, as like somebody who went in and spent like thousands of dollars on Pato Award merch going into the 500, it took me like I think like 10 laps to figure out where like Pato was because he was in that all black car.
Plain black
Dude,
car.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
was
look-
like,
yeah,
what? I was
you
because I
saw
was
the
looking for the
things-
orange.
Yeah, you saw the leaderboard scroll. It's like what the
Yeah,
It is kind of weird to throw back to like first of all just a completely plain black car. Second of all, I'm pretty sure this is true. I'm pretty sure the Tokyo Ueno clinic, which is on the side of this, was like a like penis plastic surgery thing in Japan that sponsored this car. At least to like enlong your schlong at the fucking thing, and they sponsored this car, and it ended up winning because all the dudes in the faster class died.
Did they have an activation at the track? Like sign me up.
a little booth you can go into. The car did look cool. The
yeah,
Indy
I mean
car.
it looked cool. It was just like
You couldn't see
like-
it on the track. It
In
just
person,
yeah.
you just couldn't see it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
when-
there's
yeah. Tell him, Caleb.
yeah. I mean it was so like all of the McLaren cars stood out because of that orange that they had on it, except this one because they're like there was just nothing that screamed like McLaren. Like if I didn't see the big arrow logos on the side, I would have had no clue. And that was the thing too that was so weird is because you know I'm so used to NASCAR and having like the full body on it that IndyCar like I could barely fucking see the schemes because the cars were so much like smaller.
It looked like a lap car. It's like, who the fuck is this guy?
It is weird because like both of these cars were like full on McLaren entries. Like that was McLaren racing. This was just some team that like raced a McLaren.
And yeah, I mean, I
and
attached
happened
his,
to win.
his
I don't
normal
know.
car too, because like that car right there is what I was expecting to see and to show up, and it's just like an all black like car. Like yeah, like that. I was like yeah, that's Pato. Whereas yeah, that car above. I mean, I saw it and it, like once I saw it and noticed like okay, that's Pato is. It was just like Rosenquist was another McLaren driver,
Yep.
and he had like the white, blue, and orange. It was like that
Rossi
car
was
right
full
there.
orange.
Yeah, Rossi was hot. Kanan even was like a black with like orange stuff going on, and so every single McLaren car in the field was it stood out. It popped except Pato, and it kind of made me a bit sad because like if he'd won the Indy 500 in that shit box of a car,
Yeah,
like of a
yeah,
scheme, it
dude.
would have been like throw it out back, like go win again next year.
Yeah, there's all the damn cars, and Pato's just
no.
looks like a shadow. Just disappears. Is this who the hell's in the 7? I don't watch IndyCar.
Rossi, Alexander Rossi.
Is that
full orange?
Is that the DNQ Alonso car that he's thrown back to? Or is that the one that Alonso actually made the show in?
I have no clue, to be honest with you.
What is this thrown back to? The 66.
That's not a throwback. It was just it was Kanan's final race. So
that should have been Pato's car, dude.
I didn't even know that they were
confused.
throwing back to things.
Well, because the whole point is the Triple Crown. I guess it's supposed to be like this McLaren kind of. The old,
I don't know.
whatever that is. Is that an Indy car? Who knows?
I just noticed that the Rosenquist car it's the throwback to that McLaren.
You
F1
just
car.
noticed that it's Marlboro?
Yeah, I didn't even. Dude, I'm telling you, on the track, like they're flying by at like 290 miles per hour. You can't really tell.
Dude, you can't see shit.
Barely see the cars.
It is pretty funny that they're showing them off. They're like, we got a throwback to when we won Le Mans. We got a throwback to when we won Monaco, and a throwback to when we won Indy. And then, this guy's here.
Dude, he had a pass in the grass, so that was the hottest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough paint scheme talk. I got many bones to pick. I picked them. Do I want to talk about this picture that Ben sent me of Slap in the stands, or are we just gonna play the Animal Planet theme song first?
I think that should be part of Animal
Cue
Planet.
Animal Planet. Let's go.
Also, shout out to that one guy who met us and said, I turned it off at Animal Planet, and we're like, this is the best segment.
What? Hold on. I got a new bone to pick now. You talk to someone who watches the podcast until Animal Planet?
Was that Mr. Ass?
No, I think it was somebody that met Caleb and Slap. I heard the story secondhand.
Yeah, this was the infield of the Indy 500 pre-race. And yeah, he...
If you turn the podcast off for Animal Planet, you're the animal. What the hell's wrong with you? Who does that?
But we did forget to shout out last week or week before that Mr. Ass was at North Wilkesboro.
Yep, Mr. Ass. Shout out to Mr. Ass. He came up to us. I think it was stage, the first half of the race. Cars are just ripping around. I was
about to say, I heard it was like green flag.
Yeah, and then once they actually hit halftime, we talked a little bit. So shout out to Mr. Ass. Keep the emails coming in. We love you.
Dude, he's all over the place because he's at Bowman Gray. He was at Darlington. And he ran into Slap and y'all at fucking Wilkesboro.
Yeah, I had no clue who he was. I thought he was some Heat kid coming up to say hi to Rusty.
Oh.
and talk to Rusty. He was like, oh no, that's Mr. Ass. I'm like, oh.
I felt so bad because I think he came up at like lap 40, and it's like I can't hear him, and he still got another like 100 to go before we could talk or yellow or something. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I can't hear you because I took my earplugs out and everything. I couldn't hear it. Now, so we just sat there for a little bit. So shout out to Mr. Ass.
Well, not necessarily Animal Planet. I just wanted to note real fast. While I was at Ben's place, I heard the project files for Fan Mail and Animal
Dude, so
Planet.
did I. Yes.
You talked about this on the live show.
Did I talk about how it like shook the house?
Yeah. This was a whole bit.
Oh, damn, all right.
You guys are drinking or something?
I don't remember. Damn. There were substances consumed.
All right, speaking of which, here's a picture of Slab consuming some fucking Vienna sausage in the Indy 500 grandstands.
He's
got the sauce on his fucking hands, dude.
Slap let me try one because I just wanted to see.
Oh, it's just rubber.
That is the most vile thing I've ever consumed in my entire life. Like,
it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
No, like
the
the
last
sauce.
one. It was.
They're
Was it
pretty
still, like,
bad,
was
but
it all
like you
cold
gotta
when
just
you
do
had
it.
it?
Yeah, it's like room temp, like.
It's
like
canned
I felt like
meat, dude.
Yeah, I felt like I was eating like straight fucking like sausage finger bologna that was dipped in cum sauce.
Yes, absolutely.
That's basically what it is.
But when Slap presents you a can of meat, you have to enjoy it.
I can't turn it down, but I can't enjoy it either.
Just like when Rusty pulls out a bag of some nuts.
Oh, dude. So just for Slap,
Or
it was
nut meta?
yes, it was a surprise for Slap. So I knew how much he enjoyed a bag of pistachios at Road America. He cashed
Bag.
a
Dude,
2 pound.
I remember that because you came with that. You were like, oh, I got like we had a bunch of snacks, and Rusty came with his own like little. It was like a big bag of pistachios.
Hefty boy, yeah.
And Slap just claimed it. He just took it and like finished it all in like a day.
No, that night it was like
the next video.
Well, how do I play stream it or send or god damn, I don't want to download this video.
So while you're doing this, I secretly brought the same bag of pistachios for Slap. For Slap. Like I wanted to like surprise him because you sit down in the stands, you think you know what you got, and I wanted to like make him happy like right at the start of the Indy 500. And I as soon as I opened up my cooler and just this hefty boy popped out, he was like. He was so excited. He popped, dude. He got so excited. He's like, dude. And then, so yeah, we were just everybody was just reaching in the bag, like all the way up to their arm, just like pulling like handfuls. It was good.
My favorite part of the pistachios was like 10 to go. I started bothering Rusty and asking him for pistachios. 10 to go. Because I wanted some pistachios. I really did, but Rusty.
Play the clip. Play the clip.
What is this? Is this the clip that Ben sent me?
I guess.
Ben, is this the clip that you sent me?
Play it.
All right, damn. Weird. Don't answer my fucking question.
That's Pato Award.
Yeah, Ben sent me a video file on Discord, so I gotta download it and friggin' load it up into OBS like a weirdo.
I guess while you're doing that,
all right. First of all, that was fucking loud, and I'd like to apologize to literally everyone.
Why is it horizontal?
Because I think someone sent me a vertical video at some point.
Holy
and then
shit,
I had
that
to
was loud. I just
rotate it.
downloaded it for myself to.
God damn it! Should I edit the podcast and save everyone's ears, or do I just leave it?
No, leave it.
All right, fuck all y'all.
They know what they're in for.
All right, where's? Oh, it's still loud.
So this was the game we were doing. We were eating tons of nuts.
Is Slap just putting his shells on the back of Rusty's shoulder?
No, that's Cody.
Started putting them on Cody, and there was a shit ton on Cody, and I didn't even know they were on my back. And I finally caught you guys getting me, and I played it off a little bit. But this is like a half an hour bit where we were loading up Cody's back, and they kept falling off.
Cody had like 30 pistachios.
His whole shoulder was covered in pistachios.
There's got to be a picture of that, right?
I think
it was not because Cody was like kind of rummaging around in his like collection of just general.
Yes. So every once in a while it would just fall off, and we would have to restart.
Cody had a nest. Cody had a nest of like.
Yeah. So I get it fits because we are an Animal Planet right now. So my first animal nod will have to go to Cody Hicken.
It's got to go to Cody.
Because all right, so we're like packed into these stands. 300,000 people are here at the Indy 500. And Cody, like, he pulls out his backpack, pulls out like 5 different camera lenses, his GoPro. He's like, Caleb, you got a power bank. You got a power bank, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's Rusty's. And he was like, let me use it for like 10 minutes. Plugs up his GoPro for like an hour and fucking drains the power bank. Has 10 lenses on the floor. Every time he moves, it rolls like a lens or a water bottle into my foot. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And I'm telling you,
I was afraid he was going to lose one of those lens covers because
I was afraid he was going to fall through the stands.
And it's a bench, so you don't get like a generous amount of room between hips. So like he was taking up like 2.5 seats for one dude.
He was taking up the 2 empty seats.
Yeah, with his shit. Like it.
It better be a good fucking vlog.
Dude, I'm concerned because we had 2 extra seats and we were like shoulder to shoulder in that bitch.
My back still hurts from like hunching over and like Cody had me like this the whole time.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a strict no scooter and no camera entry
Did he
into
bring
the
his scooter to the track? Like into the 500?
Not to
he
the
tried.
500.
No, he tried.
Oh, he did?
I'll let Caleb tell the story.
Yeah,
Cody,
so
baby.
we're
Cody,
leaving.
baby, what
We're
are we
leaving at
doing?
6:30, and like I haven't even showered. Like I just woke up, and Cody was like, "Hey man, do you know where Rusty's keys are? I gotta fit my scooter in." And I was too tired to like comprehend what he was asking me. So we get to so it's like a mile walk. Keep in mind, so from where we park to like the gate. Cody doesn't even ride his scooter on the way. He just like walks with us with like carrying the scooter. And then literally I get through security, I scan my ticket, and the security guard snipes him. He's like 500 feet back, and she's like,
From
no
like a
scooters,
mile away.
no scooters.
God,
From
is
a
that?
mile away, it was like the Eye of Sauron. It was just like, no scooters. Like,
And it's like 7:30 a.m. and Cody has to walk a mile back to the car to put his scooter up, and a mile back to get into the track.
Well, he didn't have to walk one of those directions. He should just scoot back to the car.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but yeah,
I
she
hope he
sniped
did.
him.
we were in the track.
And then once we got in the track, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm glad I didn't bring my scooter. There was no room to ride."
Yeah, that's why they don't let you bring scooter.
there were so many dudes. Like it would have been impossible to scoot anywhere.
I agree.
But it was super funny. Like when the lady was just like, no scooters.
Can I
He'll laugh about it like a couple weeks from now, but I think he's still a little heated from it overall.
I'm gonna bring up another animal. Mainly because he said he would be on this podcast, and he said he would be awake, and he would be okay if we start the podcast after Coke, and his ass was fucking asleep. There's a bit I don't think I included it in the podcast because it was when you guys were talking between fucking aches. Where you guys all went to the bathroom before like the last clip, and Caleb comes back. And he went to the downstairs. I think the downstairs bathroom,
No,
which
it was
is
the
the same
upstairs,
one, the upstairs
Instagram
one.
shower.
And Slap had just come out of that washroom, and Caleb comes out and he's like, "The sink was bone dry, bone dry."
Yeah, I forgot about
Just like Slap did not wash his hands.
Okay.
And Slap just like he like tried to defend himself and just couldn't. He just didn't do it. He just like literally in a house with y'all didn't wash his hands. And then I guess that was hopefully that was after he grabbed Rusty's hand talking about the toilets earlier on that podcast. I'm just saying, you gotta watch that.
Animal.
Dude, did we send any photos in from Anderson Speedway?
Yes, I sent it in general.
This is peak Animal Planet.
Yeah, this is the Animal Planet.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it?
That's it.
Okay, so Cody worked at Anderson Speedway, I think like a month and a half ago, and he kept teasing us. He kept being like, "You haven't seen a bad like racetrack bathroom until you see Anderson Speedway." And I just saw these images that Caleb sent in, and I literally thought this was like part of a cow pasture.
I thought it was like a cult, like.
And I'm gonna try to describe this
shout
to
out
the
that
viewers.
dude in the corner just pissing, by the way.
I'm gonna try to describe this to the viewers. It is probably like a friggin' like 30-foot square like courtyard in between some walls, completely open to the sky. Like there's no roof here or anything.
No ceiling.
With like troughs attached to each of the walls. Is this just dirt on the like?
Just
Yes.
dirt.
It's just dirt floor. There's just a circle on the floor in the middle of it,
No
and it's
sinks,
just
no toilets, just troughs.
three troughs.
Now,
And they aren't even like
next to it is where the bathroom, where like the toilets and the sinks are. So I thought that was like the bathroom, but you walk past this wall here, and it's like, oh no, this is just troughs.
It literally looks like it's made for animals.
Dude, I went up because like little 500.
That's incredible.
I was just looking for stuff to do, and I walked to the front stretch and went to this bathroom, and my first thought I literally texted Rusty and I was like, you have to come to this fucking bathroom like right now. And
You're not prepared until you actually walk. Like you don't get a feel for how
Jesus
big it is
Christ.
and how open air it is and how nasty it is until you actually walk in.
It's just an open air like pig pen
just trough.
with troughs. And there aren't even like the tall ones, like like where you go against a wall. It's just it looks like a leaf, like roof gutter.
I got
It's a gutter.
so self-conscious
in gutters, basically. Yeah.
because the amount of people that I saw just walk straight out after pissing, I was like, everything is
Oh my
contaminated. Like
God.
everything here. There is no safe spot.
Yeah, you just walk in and just I don't know, you like
There was a hand
We-
sanitizer thing and it was empty.
We we got to make the bathroom Hall of Fame because
That's up there.
there's no top.
one's up
Like
there.
how do you get worse than that?
Rust like
That one's
so.
up there with the shelf.
Yeah, I was walking
Yeah.
with Rusty to it, and like
that's
on
worse
the
than
way,
the shelf.
on
Just
the way, I could
outdoors, it's just
hear.
open.
dude,
His
DT,
fucking
it's hilarious. You
reaction.
walk uphill to it and you just see like just I don't know.
Sky, just sky.
Just sky, but but you don't know until you walk in because it's like the cylinder. What do you call those cement blocks? And you like walk around the corner and you just go straight, and just open sky, dirt, just a pig pen. Like you said, it's a pig pen. And I'm telling you, with that circle in the middle, I'm like, this is like a fucking like cult scene. Like it was so weird. Like
And I gotta describe as well to the audio listeners. There's no lights. It's just dark.
Yeah,
Like, it is
so,
just a dark
after the lights go
corner.
out, yeah, it's pitch black in there.
Yeah.
it's super fun.
Oh, that's incredible.
And
I
they
wonder,
just-
like-
I'm telling you, they all pee and then walk straight out the same door.
Yeah.
No sink, no nothing.
I like. What happens when it gets pitch black? Like, there have to be people that just piss on the floor in there and walk out.
That's what the circle's for. You
That's
just
what the dirt's for.
I was laughing so hard, DT. It was so funny.
Dude, I literally told Rusty that I could hear his reaction. Like while we were walking up, he hadn't even gotten there yet, and I could already hear like the cackle he was gonna make when he walked in because it was literally like that, like just like because we were walking up, he was like, "Did a tornado hit this thing?" And it's like, "Yeah, probably."
So for giggles, I walked around like this like hidden like door area where you kind of go around like the barrier, and that's where like two like poop stalls are. And the smell in that, I'm telling you, poop was embedded in the walls. Like it was so
Just in the
was so
ceiling.
bad. It was
bad.
the nastiest.
Like someone had literally like moved like the ceiling tile and just taken a shit on it and put it back. Like
we need to do like this deserves some kind of award. Like we need to do like an end of season like
the shrimp
podcast,
something
like the
at,
Shrimpies wrap up and give this like
Yeah, the
worst
Shrimpies.
bathroom of the year. This is
Definitely in
incredible.
the NASCAR off season, we should definitely do some awards.
There was like 1,000 local police in the venue. How did they not arrest the owners when they came in when they saw that? Like it was like shut the place down. Shut it down.
Rusty, you want to tell the block party story?
Nah. Well, I mean, I'll let you tell it.
Well, I do.
Well,
if
actually,
we're
probably
gonna-
not.
I want to play on Anderson.
We don't want to
Because
snitch
one
on. We
thing I
don't
want to
snitch
bring
on.
up is so Slap sent a picture of it in Twitter of the tenderloin sandwich that was
Dude.
Yeah.
like
Dude.
$6. He
Oh,
ate
God.
the whole thing up real fast.
I accidentally
Uh,
clicked on the IndyCar video again and played it. Sorry to listeners.
By the way, best concession pricing in racing. Shot to
Yeah.
Anderson.
Pricing was good. The issue was the only place you get the tenderloin is in the front stretch, and there was like a 30-minute line for it. So I'm
Damn.
standing there for 30 minutes, waiting to get this tenderloin sandwich. I think it was Cozy's suggestion as well, because Cozy had it and was eating it. Slap's like, yeah, we got to get that. So I get 2 sandwiches. He eats his all the way through. Mine, on the other hand,
yeah.
I ate through it and realized that there was some parts of the chicken that were raw.
Oh no.
So I told Slap afterwards, like, "Hey, did you notice anything about your chicken?" He's like, "No." Like, well, mine was somewhat raw. He's like, "Oh,
Oh, fucked
oh."
up. Slaps
So
looks
I
fine.
ate around it because I waited 30 minutes to get this fucking tenderloin. I'm going to eat it, but I just kept the
Dude,
rest of it and didn't eat it at all.
Gave it to me.
in
Well,
person,
it's 'cause-
that cut was thick though. You cannot
Yes.
explain it. Like
Yes.
it's like a Popeye's chicken, but like 10 times bigger. It was sick.
Hey, I just want to
My
say,
favorite part, real quick, of this Slap tweet was everyone in the comments being like, "Why are you gripping it so hard, dude? You're choking out the sandwich." He's freaking squishing the shit out of this thing.
he is gripping the fuck out of it. Yeah, so I just want to say real quick, shout out to the fans of Anderson Motor Speedway, because Ben had like the rest of his chicken. He was pointing out, he was like, that looks like uncooked there, and me and Rusty were just like eat it, pussy, and like he made some comment like, yeah, you want some medium chicken? And I was like, yeah, I love medium chicken. And like, sometimes I even eat it raw. And the lady in front of me thought that was just like the funniest shit ever and like popped so loud. Like it caught me off guard. Rusty can confirm that I was like, what? I was like, who the fuck is laughing?
It was the first time anybody laughed at a Caleb joke, and like Caleb's like in shock, and he's like looking around like, what just happened?
Like they thought I was just the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, Caleb killed the Anderson Speedway crowd with his shitty jokes.
And speaking about like tight seating, that seating at Anderson was so tight.
Fucked.
Like even I was like this.
And the planks are made out of like bendy wood. Like those things were like,
Dude, it was about
they
to
were rotted
collapse.
out. The hell.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it was about to collapse. So me and Slap booked it, found an opening in the stand somehow, and just went out and we sat where turns 3 and 4 was, and that was around the same time that the cars ended up running into the barriers and crashing.
I gotta say, I feel like that little 500 event should and could be better than the Chili Bowl. Like it should be
Yes.
nationally covered. It should be the most competitive like race in the world. It has the potential to be the most banger thing you've ever seen in your life, because once they start ripping around there, it clicks in your brain.
They have 33 fucking asphalt sprint cars on a like quarter mile, and they start those things 3 deep, 3 wide down the whole field. There's like no space.
Dude, with banking, so they can fucking rip it, dude. It's
Dude,
so
they were
hot.
ripping.
You don't realize how the banking is until you're in person. It's like, oh my god, it's this angle.
Literally, the only reason I know about that race is from Cozy's vlogs, because every year you get the Cozy Indy vlog, and he talked about how the Little 500 is the best fucking race in the world, and I don't see shit about it anywhere else. Does it even get broadcast?
Yes, it was on Flow.
It just doesn't have the promotion or hype. So what I've learned, any average like dirt race in the world pays more than the Chili Bowl in any given weekend. So what is that about? So you go to Little 500 with all these dudes. That thing should be like way more prestigious. Like it's insane. It's so, when you see it in person, it makes sense. Little 500, top 5 motorsport event in the world one day. I'm calling it.
Damn.
Also, those pit stops are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Even though they're often, like you see them do the
I would
pit
love to
stop,
see
you
that
see
in
their
person.
custom fuel can, whatever contraction that they built to dump the fuel into the car, and then they have to scream for the fucking
push truck.
Dude, shout to the push trucks pushing those cars on the track while they're going green.
Yes, that was nuts.
That was crazy as well.
The push truck was like getting like loose out of 4. Almost took out the leader. Like,
fucking cool.
Dude, it was so badass.
Here, I'm giving you a link to one of the pit stops.
I don't know if you're messaging me or not, but
What do you mean? Just go watch Cozy's vlog. I know what they look like. Audience, go to WindVow8820 on YouTube and watch every fucking video he puts out, including the Indy vlogs. How long have we been going? All right. Do we have any more Animal Planet from Indy? How I gotta ask, how was everyone's trips back home?
Uneventful.
Oh, dude! Shout out to the Midway Airport
in Chicago. Yeah.
Dude, so we're like a mile and a half out of this airport.
No, it was half a mile, bro.
Well, so we're building up to this, and this is like Chicago's secondary airport. It's not their main one. It's like this bootleg, I don't know, local thing. And we're going on this like local street with all these. I don't even want to talk shit about it. It was not a good scene. And we're like, this cannot be the right airport. This can't be right. And then like 0.25 miles away from the airport, it's like a Burger King, White Castle, McDonald's, like 0.25. We're at a stoplight and we can't see anything. Look.
Then you look up the road and you just see like a Southwest like tail wing.
Yeah,
like literally like middle of the street.
It was on the road.
Yeah.
And Caleb had to fly out of Midway, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's in like a tough part of Chicago because it's in kind of the south-ish.
It didn't look like this.
Well, this probably isn't the exact street you were on.
This is nicer than it looks.
This is way nicer.
Oh, shout out to hold on. There's a dude with a shopping cart back there. Oh no, it's not a shopping cart. What the hell is that?
It's a mailman.
Yeah, mailman.
What the hell? They got friggin' mail carts? Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, so like, I will say, on this road somewhere, shout out. Oh shit! Yeah, this is what it looked like rolling up.
That's much more accurate.
Where the fuck's the
I
airport?
will want to say there's a McDonald's somewhere on this street, and shout out to that McDonald's because they have the best Coca-Cola that I have ever tasted. Like, gave me stomach cramps, fucking supercharged CO2. I don't know what was going on.
Where's the fuck? The airport's right there, apparently.
Yeah, that sounds
I see
right.
what you guys mean.
What do you mean?
Like, you're just in the middle of nowhere, and then there's just an airport.
There.
Nah, there was.
I took a photo of the street we were on. It was straight, and it was in the backyard of a Burger King. That's all I'm gonna say.
I literally looked out of I got a window seat in the back because it was Southwest, and so it's just like the Hunger Games trying to get on the plane. So from where I sat, I had a window seat, and I swear to fucking Christ, I passed a Burger King, like a Pep Boys, like all this shit, like just pulling out of the fucking, like there was an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Yeah. This is the picture. This is literally Burger King.
Like
in
when you're
general.
taxiing, you go down like you're going right next to it.
So if you zoom in on that picture, you will see the aircraft wing like in the middle of the street because we were that close to the fucking airport. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's like a block and a half away, dude.
That's pretty funny.
There's Burger King and lots for less and fucking.
Dude,
I was like, where
they squeezed this thing in here, and it's just got this X runway. Imagine living. There's people that live here.
That's what. Yeah. So that
Like,
was the
this
joke
isn't
between me and
even-
Rusty. It's like imagine
Dude.
like you're like 10 hours into your Burger King shift and a fucking 747 just flies over you like
Clips your ceiling.
30 feet above your head.
Like usually they put a bunch of like industrial parks around airports, but this is just slapped in there.
Dude,
Yeah, so
when
shout
the
out to
planes take
Midway.
off and land, it feels like they're literally right on top of you. It's so wild.
I did have an event at Midway Airport that I just remembered. So I actually have the same shorts on right now. They're like Patagonia. They're supposed to be like just like athletic shorts, but they have this netting like mesh in them. So I was going through and I was doing like the security thing at TSA, and he's like, "Sir, can you like pull your pants up, please?" And I was like, dude, like they're all the way up. Like my balls are like cupped. Like we're done. Like this is it. And I guess on their like little sensor, they had like a red area in the groin area, like an X. So he's like, "Sir, you're gonna have to come with me." And so they take me to a room, and the dude's like getting trained. I had to get pat down at the airport because of like the mesh netting in these shorts. Yeah, and they fully pat me down, like leg.
Did they touch
like,
your dong and everything?
They touched my balls and my butt. They didn't. It was so awkward too because I was like texting my girlfriend.
I've never heard that.
So like they didn't call it like anything like what it was. He was like, "Sir, we're gonna have to like touch your sensitive area," and I was like, "Dude, like just touch my balls. Like, it's gonna be awkward. Just get it over with. And fucking, so they wouldn't call my butt. They were like, so again, because he had the dude like over him training, so he was like, make sure your hand goes in the valley. Talking about my butt crack. And like, so like he got all the way up, all the way down, all the way down, and the dude was like, so I'm not gonna touch you with the front of my hands, it'll just be the back of my hands. And I was like, dude, like, stop explaining what you're gonna do, just fucking do it.
Get over with.
Please.
Valley. Make sure you get in the valley.
Yeah, so yeah.
You gotta press charges, dude. Like,
Yeah,
No,
I
he's
got
just practicing for putt.
oh,
yeah, I got my balls touched at Midway International Airport.
Oh my god.
I can't believe y'all's reaction when I asked you. I asked you all about your trips back, and you guys were like, "Oh, it's boring."
Just
Look, there was
casual
highlights
ball
of the
touching.
trip. There was sumo wrestling.
It's funny.
Slap had sumo wrestling.
Yeah, the
going
Yokozuna.
on. Me and Rusty and Slap are watching the hell out of that.
Did y'all not
Slap-
play Mario Party?
No,
played Mario
Slap
Party.
beat Yoshi's Island in one
whole
week.
game.
Yep. We did play a little bit of Mario Party.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Dude,
once again,
God, I wish I was there because I would fuck anyone up in Mario Party.
so Mario Party got
Like, I would
interesting.
kill it.
The first night that we were playing Mario Party,
Which
there
one
was
was
a
it?
certain
Superstars?
someone, yeah, Superstars. So there was a certain someone in
There was
the
a bunch of them,
house
Rusty.
could not figure out how to play a mini game,
Oh my god, this was
and
the funniest thing.
somehow instead of pressing A to like flip the lever and let me go to the next section because it was like a team game, fucking presses the power button, sleep off, and are you sure? In like a 3-second period, and everybody's just looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened? Because we were like 8 turns into this 10-game Mario Party session, and he just powered off the fucking console. And I'm like, I was like,
Was
how
it
do you do
dead?
that?
He did it in a
died. It's
split
dead.
second, and I
It was less
fucking
than
dying.
a second. It was less than a second.
We were like almost done with the game, and he just fucking powered it off.
Was he losing?
I think I was crushing everyone.
Damn. That's
And all I
fucking
could
funny.
do was laugh.
You just punched in like the perfect combination of
Uh,
buttons.
Yup, and just killed it.
The hell's Caleb looking
What's
for?
Caleb doing?
1 second.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at this. Is an interesting experience.
What is he
He's
looking for?
in the dark in his room, crawling around with his phone as a flashlight.
With like
Already had
5
fries
minutes to
under
go.
the bed. Realize he has ants everywhere.
Hey, I should have I should have sent it in, but we got to shout out Cody for leaving a half-eaten burger on his desk and like Wendy's
Fries on the
garbage
floor.
What, in the
Okay.
house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude. Okay, so I can't find it. I don't know where I put it, but I was gonna pull
Under
up
your
on my
bed, I guess.
Switch. It could be anywhere in here, but the fucking Switch, if I turned it on right now, that game would still be on it like as my saved game of Mario Party because we just did not fucking touch it the rest of the week because the vibe got killed on the first night.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, so
All right. Do we want to do a quick media check-in, or are we all just like? I guess we are already kind of doing it. Rusty,
think,
I know
yeah.
you started Tears. Don't tell me any of the mechanics or any of the story, but how is it?
I'll save this for another show.
Okay. I do want to say in news literally today, the new Ratchet and Clank game, the PS5 one that came out last year, coming to PC in July, so in a month.
Oh, yeah.
Which is awesome because now I don't have to buy a PS5 because the one game that I really wanted to play is coming to PC. I mean, it'll melt this computer. We'll get to that when we get there. But yeah, fucking excited. I always wanted to do a thing where I play through every fucking Ratchet game in order because I grew up with that shit, but nobody would watch it because it's so boring, and I know all the story of all of them except for like the last 2. I don't know. Maybe I'll just play the last 2. Play the ones on my own. streamed the last two.
Next time Slap is back, we're definitely gonna do a media check-in with Slap.
Yeah.
Sure.
I
had
wanted to
breaking
touch
news
on it.
my phone, so
I wanted to talk about this last week, but we didn't do the media check-in. For those that know me, I had a quite a reputation on the old Twitters about 4 years ago with a certain TV show. And last week it finally came to an end.
That fucking weird thing.
Series finale of The
Didn't they put
Flash.
Superman in that bitch?
They actually separated the universes because they were like, yeah, fuck this universe, like we're done with it. So they're just doing the Superman universe. And actually, the Superman show is actually fucking legit. Like it's actually really good. Not even just like Flash good, like actually good TV show good. So
you admitting something there, Cal?
Dude, I've been admitted something for the past like 5 years. That show's been trash since like season 3, and we're on season 9.
You were like obsessed with it.
I thought The Flash was canceled like 5 years ago.
It should have been. It should have been. But it finally came to an end last week, and they completely fucked it. The entire. It might have been like top 5 worst finales I've ever watched. They brought back like all the old villains and like had side characters kill them all off and didn't even interact with the Flash, like the main dude that they were fighting the whole time. So it was kind of stupid. But shout out.
Did I tell you I finished season 1 of Euphoria?
You did, and I told you not to continue at all because it got awful.
Yeah, I might do that. I might not. We'll see.
I did start Atlanta as well. I think we might have touched on that. But
yeah, but you didn't actually watch it. That's a show you gotta like actually watch.
Yeah, I was like half paying attention for it.
Yeah, no, you gotta, because that show will reward you for paying attention.
Yeah, you have to pay attention. Yeah.
Okay.
Rusty, you done the first season yet?
No.
All right. I'm like 3 episodes away from the end of Ted Lasso, which season 3 finished literally today.
Has anybody watched Succession? I saw that ended, and it was like a top 5 TV show of all time, and I've just never heard of it until like today.
Yeah, me neither. My dad was like, "Oh, I'm staying off Twitter, so I don't see the Succession spoilers," and I was like, "What?"
This is what happens when you don't watch TV.
Yeah.
All right, that's the fucking media check-in, unless I missed the video game that I'm
Tons
playing.
of Mario Party.
I've been playing the same shit over and over, so no. All right. And then it's time.
Send in your fucking mail. Wash your fucking hands, slap. Send in your fucking mail. Send them in, guys. Wash your fucking hands, slap. I don't give a fuck, man. You better send them.
I can still feel
at this point.
the house shaking.
Fan mail. Fan mail. Fan mail.
That's like really telling that in a house with the dudes, he wouldn't wash his hands.
Dude.
Concerned.
I've never seen it.
Also, I may have had the audio really down for the Animal Planet song. It's been all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing here. But I do know that if you want to send in some emails for us to read on the show, send them to ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com, and we'll read them whether they're stupid or not, and we'll just make fun of you if they're dumb. We got a lot to catch up on this week because you guys just refused to read the emails I sent you last week.
What do you mean, you guys? It was Ben. I read all the emails beforehand.
Yeah, which I also told you not to do.
Now you should be. So now you forgot what they were. So
yeah,
now,
I did. I don't remember.
Well, you remember one of them, I'm sure. We'll get to that one. All right. Gordon Sokolowski wrote in about a crazy ass moment in history, but Slap is also dead. So, do I read that now or do we get to the next one?
Pin that for next week.
Yeah, pin it.
I do have a button for that. Okay. Jack wrote in. He says, I had another dream with Slap in it. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, we need to start getting checkups on this guy.
We gotta screen these.
For some reason, his house was in North Carolina, and I stayed at his house while visiting North Carolina. His house was run down, and he made us Spam and Vienna sausage sandwiches. It was surprisingly good, and he washed his hands. Nah, see, this isn't real. This is not set in any reality. Character development. Anyways, Slap, leave my dreams, please. Well, he's asleep, so. All right, our good pal from Down Under, Andrew R, wrote in. And he says in episode 43, the delusional Slap decided he was going to rag on pie and mash. And he attached a picture of a mushy peas and mash pie that he made, which looks interesting. Just got a little pool of gravy on top.
Well, it looks better than I thought. Looks way better.
I would eat that. Yeah.
I would rather eat the bugs.
And he says, it basically says US sucks. He says football's better than baseball, meat pies are better than hot dogs, and kangaroos and Holdens are better than apple pie and Chevys. All right, sure.
Tell him that the only thing that
football's good better in Australia. You got to say that rugby is good.
No, it's
That
Aussie
Australian
rules
rugby?
football. Aussie rules football. Ask Trace about it. He'll go on.
I got
about
tripped
how
over
it's,
the
like, the best
meat
sport.
pie and hot dog. Like, come on, get out of here, meat pie. Like,
dude, yeah, the only good thing
Meat
Australia has
pie.
ever contributed to anything is Lee Diffie. That's it. That is it.
What
We need
about
supercars.
Mighty Car
Nope,
Mods
they
and
fucking suck.
Dank
Nope.
Pods and
Nope.
Cold Ones? All
Nope.
right. Caleb, I have a
is it Harley Payne? The Harley Payne?
I just want you to know that he wrote an entire spiel about Transformers directed specifically at Caleb.
I will let you know that.
like, specific
Can
opinions.
I hear
on
the email? 'Cause
decisions
I don't remember what it says.
Okay. Okay, is this, first of all, is this because you asked us about Transformers, Caleb, as a meme?
Did I?
Is
It
that
started
why?
out with that, and then we asked everyone to send Caleb a specific Transformers email.
Because you don't actually like Transformers, right?
No, he loves the shit.
I think Harley Payne thinks you actually like Transformers, because this is either the most ironic joke in history or just...
No, when
I'm
we
just
were
gonna
at the
read
Airbnb, he was getting excited for the next Transformers movie.
He was.
Can you
I
confirm?
was.
Yeah.
I was not. What? Okay. What did I say about the next Transformers movie, Ben?
You're ready for it.
That's not what I said. I didn't say anything. I haven't even thought about the new
Read
Transformers
the
movie.
email.
I'm going to try to get through this. Harley Payne wrote in, Harley, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He says, this is only to be read if Caleb is on the show. Don't read it if he's not. This question is for Caleb.
Okay, listening.
It opens with, I know how much of a Transformers fan you are.
Do you now?
The biggest.
Do you now?
So I wanted to pick your brain about something real quick.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Do you feel that the portrayal of Optimus Prime in the Michael Bay movies is a fair portrayal of the character after millennia of war and justified frustration and desperation? Or do you object to the level at which he engages in violence? Please cut sources. Thanks, Harley.
Dude, did he write like an English paper and like immediately send in this fucking question?
You need your MLA sources.
I cannot tell if this is meant to be ironic, but god damn it, I hope it is.
It's not. We need Caleb's full college thesis on this.
Big Transformers fan, Caleb.
So I watched Transformers when I was like 14 years old. So I know what you're asking about because he like rips people's faces off and shit.
That's kind of based.
I will say it's based.
He's a truck.
So yeah, so if I was Optimus Prime, I would fuck the shit out of people's faces. That's all.
All right, Harley Payne sent another email. He says, I just started a new job working for the local distributors of Red Bull in my area, and so far it's going pretty well. Big Red Bull fan. Shout out Red Bull Canada. He says, for all the folks at home, I can't recommend this year's summer edition highly enough. Sure. Question.
Are you shilling in the fucking Shrimp Hours Presents
I guess so.
emails?
Question. What's a promotion you think a sporting venue should totally do? It can be specific to the stadium or just a general concept. I personally want to see the Leafs do a promotion where if fans show up, they actually make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Fans show up every fucking game. It's the most expensive hockey games on planet Earth.
Can't confirm.
It's little weird shit.
I'm a big dollar dog and 10-cent beer guy. Like
10-cent
like,
beer night. That's the answer. Like that is the correct answer. That's perfect. Bring it back. 10-cent beer night.
If we don't
Free
burn down the
samples.
stadium after a regular season game,
Then what are we doing here?
Yeah, I will say, Rusty and I did just have this conversation at Indy. It was based when NASCAR was sponsored by Monster, and they would just give out fucking like all types of Monster at the track. Like that was based, and then
Dude, they would even do that at the Pinty's races, and Monster wasn't even like a main
totally
sponsor
based,
there,
yes.
and they would just have like all the Monster fridges with all the different flavors. You can just fucking go ham.
Well,
Yeah,
back
like-
in the day, I remember for the Goodies 500 in Martinsville, they would be literally handing out goodies to you for free, so you can have it while you're having a
More
headache
samplers,
with all the
dude.
cars.
More samplers. I know there's a lot of companies that can't really do it. Like you're not going to
Rusty,
get an
should we
Xfinity
should
sampler.
we tell the
but,
Tyler
like,
Reddick story? The Monster.
Monster, like the hard
we
thing?
we don't want to ruin it for everybody, you know. We don't want to do that.
Y'all are being weird tonight. I don't like this.
I'll
What
tell
do
you after the
mean?
show, DT.
Just ask
Yeah.
what you want an answer for. We'll tell you.
What is this weird story you're hinting at?
It's in the actual garage area, and I don't want him to like spoil it for everyone or ruin it for everybody.
Yeah. There's an exploit that Rusty and I found that if it got out there, would be taken away immediately. So
No, it wouldn't. I just don't want. I just don't want
Okay.
it to be. Hey.
I'll tell you after, DT. I'll tell you after.
I'm just. All right. The next email comes in from Mr. Ass.
Oh.
Mr. Ass writes in, the All-Star race was cool as fuck. I went to the All-Star race and it was one of the coolest experiences of my life. I don't mind how the race turned out because it was just cool to see the guys back on the track. Hell yeah. It really reminded me of a local short track race, but with cup cars. Seeing how much these guys were on the edge of control and how close they got to the pit wall was also really cool. Also, I met Slap and Rusty, so that was cool, I guess. Also, the hand I fist bumped Slap with is starting to fall off. Thanks, Slap. Thanks,
These things
Mr. Ass.
But yeah, to mention again, like the track experience there was great. It's just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
racing fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Dustin,
And that was the car. Fuck that car.
Yep. Truck race was good.
Dustin wrote in and sent prom pictures of himself
Oh,
in reference to the prom episode.
did he go with somebody or just like?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
just,
sounds like an
just prom
average Shrimp Hours
pictures.
viewer.
All right. Andrew R wrote in for this week because the other one was for last week. He says, "This is Triple Supercars champion Shane Van Gisbergen is driving the Trackhouse project car as we talked about at the Chicago Street Race. Given that nobody's actually raced the Chicago track and Shane already drives a really similar car on street courses like close quarters with the walls, what are the chances that he actually like just kicks everyone's asses and wins? Will he be as good as Ambrose, or could he be better? Considering that Shane Van Gisbergen has done everything that Ambrose
What is
did
that, Rusty?
to a better standard. P.S. I drove a midget speed car at the weekend in a shakedown session. It was a deeply unpleasant experience, and I think I will stay in production car racing. Thanks. I don't even know what you drive, but that's cool. Honestly, it's kind of based for Trackhouse to show up to the first NASCAR street race with someone who wins a bunch of street races in a very similar car.
Yeah.
I can definitely see like a top 15.
And it's not a bad car because Kimi Räikkönen was chilling in the top 10 at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
And he's never driven much like similar. Like there's honestly a solid chance that Shane Van Gisbergen has like a race winning car. Rusty seems doubtful.
I mean, I think you just have to reference the COTA race between Jordan Taylor and Kimi. Like it's just like,
ooh,
those NASCAR animals, dude. They're on a different level of Animal Planet. They just have no racecraft. They don't give a.
Yeah, but supercars bounce off each other all the damn time.
I'm just saying,
Cars don't.
So it took Jordan Taylor 3/4 the race to realize I gotta go full send. Like I gotta like.
All right, well, someone tell Shane. Listen, Shane Van Gisbergen, as far as I know, he's done some iRacing stuff in in NASCAR, my only memory of Shane Van Gisbergen in iRacing is him as a random dude in one of the Monday Night Racing finales, wrecking one of the Championship 4 guys in turn 1 for like 20th. Guy could put his elbows out. I'm just saying. If there's anyone who could do it, I feel like it'll be him.
I hope so. It'd
be hot, but Kyle Larson will kill him. Chase Elliott might kill him. Did we even talk about that?
We fucking forgot about that.
Yeah, we forgot the.
Oh yeah, Chase Elliott got fucking banned. Who cares?
Good.
I saw that Sheree had a meltdown on Twitter. The fuck?
Did we get another good one?
Read it.
Yeah, just read it. Read it out loud to me.
Read it, DT. Come on, DT.
Give it to me, baby.
It sent a fucking article about a guy who posted on Reddit that he wanted suggestions to cover up his tattoo because he didn't like it. And it's just this dude's leg, and it just says, "Shrimps is bugs."
What?
And apparently everyone on Reddit loved it. Sure. Anyway, Carl writes in, we all know the greatest words in motorsports are drivers start your engines. But what are the second greatest words in motorsports?
Car upside down backstretch.
Pretty good. I do like a good like trouble turn 4. He laid out some options of what he thinks are the second best words in motorsports, including 20 years of trying, lessons learned from his father. I'm Brad Keselowski, driver of the Penske Racing Dodge. There's some good quotes. Most of them are fucking stream alerts on my Twitch streams, including "I'ma bust his ass." Anyway, that's all the emails. Thanks, Tony. Thank you. If you have good emails to send us, send them in to ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com. That's yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Please don't ask me about the Flash
Fell
next
apart
week,
at the end.
please.
Can we make it clear that we don't care about Transformers? Can we just put that out there?
No, we need more Transformers.
More, just tons of Transformers.
Alright, email us pictures of your favorite Transformers and we'll show them on the show.
No. Maybe we do that at like the year end. We do a Transformers special.
Transformers ranking. Where we rank
Transformers Rule 34.
No.
Oh, we didn't touch on that one, did we?
Weekend we saw no.
Wait, what?
No.
No, you're not doing anymore. That's it.
Alright, apparently this was meta.
Need a title.
Jesus Christ.
I had a title and I forgot the title.
I had one too and then I forgot it.
It's got to be about Anderson.
Trough only trough.
The fucking
Just trough.
pig
Trough,
pen.
no ceiling.
Yeah, just trough, no ceiling.
Sure.
Pig pen.
Pig pen trough.
I feel like we need an illusion of the fact it did not have a ceiling on it. So maybe like just trough and sky. Just sky
No
and
ceiling
trough.
is pretty good.
No ceiling,
Being
just
under the
piss.
stars? I don't know.
Pig pen, no ceiling.
I'll
Pig
figure
pen.
it'll be one of those.
The pig pen pisser.
Thanks for watching. What'd you call it?
You had to be there.
The pig pen pisser.
I'm calling it that. That's a good thing. I can put a little star as the eye, and YouTube accepts it now. You're allowed to have censored
Yeah, I saw that
profanity
Big
in
Dick
the
Ben
title.
was the final cut.
Yeah.
We made it.
Well, it's not with an eye. It has a little star. Therefore, it's allowed.
Asterisk.
Hey, cheers to Big Dick Ben. We love Ben. He's back.
Thanks for watching what's clearly the last ever episode of this horrible
Yeah,
show.
we're never coming back.
It should have died like 2 hours ago.
Also, my condolences. Everyone say rest in peace to Cody because he's fucking dead. It's unfortunate. He had to leave us mid podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me, bro.
We'll say bye.
30 years.
Dude, I planned this for 6 months.
What do you mean we're not going?
I'm taking a nap.